Five,
We're
6, 7, 8. It is go time with Aaron Parker, Tammy Popa, and this guy. I don't know who this guy is, but these two.
Guy.
Bath bomb guy?
Yeah.
Okie doke.
What's up, Power Team? Make some noise. Hit like. Drop a comment. Who's here? Make some noise.
Yo, I'm here.
And we're also here. I'm going to give everyone the little view here of who else we have on. Say your name really quick. Corey.
Kim Robinson.
And you guys drove how far to be here?
400 miles. Hudson, Arkansas.
Woo! All right, who's next?
Cindy.
Cindy.
Hi, Steve.
Steve's in the house.
Hey, I'm Mark.
Mark, awesome.
Hey everybody, Katrina Brooks from Nixa.
Look at that energy.
That's energy.
Katrina.
Yvette from St. Charles.
Angie from South St. Louis County.
Awesome.
Yay, Aaron, where are you from?
I'm from South Florida.
And I'm from Cancun. Why are you breaking stuff?
We got a few more people coming. We're gonna get this party started.
The party has begun,
Party
and
has begun.
Aaron and Tammy, take it away. Good luck.
Andre's
I know.
just leaving us.
I don't know what he's doing.
Dude, I got my wife in town. Are you kidding me? There's nothing I can say that's better than what she's gonna say. She's amazing.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that.
Oh, no, you're welcome.
Tammy Popa!
Yay!
So, for everyone that doesn't know, we're here at a roadshow. Where are we? What's the city? Where are we at? St. Louis?
Hey, really
Where are
quick
we?
though, is it true that St. Louis is really St. Louis Vuitton?
No.
That joke didn't work. Son of a...
A bunch of red
They're like,
bags.
what?
That was good. Nice crickets.
Alright. They're like, Louis, but what?
So we're gonna dive into some training. That's why we're here. Some masterminding. Got Power Team in the house, and a few more are gonna be coming in. You'll see them come in behind us.
Do
And
this on purpose so we can
yeah,
like
so
get them for being late.
as soon as they come in, boom, we're gonna put them right on video.
Put them in the
Put
camera.
them right in the camera. So Tammy and Andre are just massive leaders on the Power Team in the company. We're so excited to be here, hanging out with them, learning from them, going live with them. And so I know we'll take some Q&A from everyone. So guys, get your questions ready. What we can do to help you build your business. But Tammy, go ahead, say something. Take it
Very
away.
excited to be here. Actually, I have missed the last couple of road shows, so I'm super excited to be here. And we went from Cancun, warm, humid weather here to St. Louis where it's rainy, and it doesn't matter because we're on fire in here. We're gonna do some training, and really, I think we have just a limited amount of time here on lunch break to give you guys whatever you need. So this is all about you, really. I mean, pick our brains. You've got this little mastermind session to learn from the best of the best. When Aaron and Kathy are rock stars, that's why we're working
Boom!
with them. So you guys are in good hands, and however we can help and contribute and serve, that's what we're here to do for the next, I don't know, how much time do we
Call
have?
it 40 minutes.
40 minutes.
Yeah,
30.
35.
Let's
30.
do 30 minutes of just
Yeah, play it safe.
badassery. Let's just make
30
it
minutes of
happen.
badassery?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
What'd I tell you guys? Like, I can't do that. Holy shnikes. But I have first question. Ooh.
Yes.
Yes, Andre.
Oh, thank you, Aaron, for picking on me. So tomorrow, you and I celebrate 18 years from our wedding.
Yes.
18 years.
18 years.
The Popas.
You're on live. Would you do it again?
Yes, I would.
Yes! Score.
Yes.
All right.
Because I'm
I
online.
think
No,
so.
I'm just saying, but
Because I'm
I would.
All right, that was me. You guys take it away. It's for you.
Absolutely. Do you want to add anything before we open up? I guess, you guys have run these before, but whatever you guys want. And
Yeah.
also, if you're back at home watching this live, if you want to drop a comment, if you have a question, we'll do our best to read it from here and answer those questions.
So, and if you guys have anything to share from, I know we're only the first half of the day. Now we're getting into the training after lunch. But if you guys have anything to share about the roadshow, we'd love to have you share that as well on video if you want to be brave, or we could wait till the end and we'll get you on video after. But I just want to say for everyone who's out there, you're missing this.
Yep.
Don't miss these road shows. Hempworksevents.com. We will all be in Nashville next, and you can see the schedule. It's going to be incredible. And these road shows really are just amazing, being able to hang out and interact and have fun and get pictures and meet everybody. So, all right, who's up? Who's got a question?
I was in tears. Who was crying on the
Yeah.
lunch?
Yeah.
I literally was in tears. You guys don't even understand the power of these stories and testimonies, but it is that powerful. And you have to be in the room to understand it. If you are watching at home, get your butt to the next Roadshow. That's all I have to say, because you really can't describe it. You can't put that kind of energy into words. So how many of you here have been to a Roadshow before?
No.
Is this your first all of you? Oh,
Wow,
wow.
very cool.
How is it so far?
Awesome.
Much better than I even expected, yeah.
Awesome. Very cool. There you
Awesome, I
go.
love it.
First timers.
First time Roadshow
Wow.
attendees here. They're all
Awesome.
loving it.
That is so cool. Awesome. Well, let's open it up. What questions do you guys have? How many of you are new within the last 90 days? Most of you.
Oh, wow. Very
Oh,
cool.
okay. So you're all fairly new. You've been in how long?
Well, more like 6 months, but I haven't done anything.
Just
That's why I'm
getting
here.
So
started.
you're
Oh,
still
good.
in newbie.
He's feeling guilty.
Yeah, I'm very feeling guilty.
Getting started to get started.
But actually, seeing this meeting makes a big help, I think.
Awesome.
Nice.
Is this your first event?
Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
Very
But I
cool.
think I'll have to go to the convention.
I
Yes.
think
Oh.
I think you should. Awesome. How about you? How long in?
Too long.
Too long.
Too long with little action.
Oh,
It's okay, you're here.
Yeah, I'm here.
this is action, yeah.
Awesome.
It's been a side thing for me. I think I've told Aaron my story with coming in under Terrence Young. Terrence and I are from the same industry, actually same training group in the industry. And he brought me in. I'm one of those people like Chris was talking about. He said, "Hey, look at this." I looked at it. I signed up right away. I signed up as an executive right away. I go, "You got to have skin in the game." I didn't have the $600, but I did it. My problem, you aren't getting any questions and stuff, is staying out of my own head.
Okay.
But my way is, I'm 64, my way has always been the best way.
Mm,
And staying on focus on what you teach, and Robert Hollis, Falcone, any of those people that, teach the same thing. but
Hi.
Come
I
on
don't
in.
follow.
All right,
Yeah, yeah.
come on in. Hi.
Yeah, got it.
Oh,
Well, so
Hi, Maria.
one thing I recommend just out of the gate is that no matter who you are, how long you've been in, whether it's less than 90 or 6 months or too long, make today your day one. It's a new month, new energy, and any day you can launch your business. And funny enough, we relaunch our business every month. We look at the first of the month, and I know Aaron does something similar, but we literally run our goals and run our month and set the plan on the first every single month. And what do we want to accomplish? It's day one, and I think that there's a fresh, perspective in doing that and realizing that, it doesn't really matter how long you've been in, it matters what you do from today forward. So today's gonna be life changing for you guys if you allow it to be. If you allow the information in, the testimonials in, if you're excited, if it gets into you, if one piece of information from today moves you, if you get the goosebumps even one time, if that light bulb goes off, if you get 1 or 2 or 3 keys, information that you can go and apply, right? Actually go home and do even one thing that you actually apply, then it can change your whole business and therefore your whole life. So today's day one. And from today forward, it's about what you do, not what you've done.
That was my goosebump moment.
Wow.
Awesome. Thank you.
Damn,
I'm happy
Tammy.
to see your goosebumps moment.
So who just got value from that? Right? You guys get value? Tammy Popa! I mean,
I'll be here all day.
that was huge, and I think that just to piggyback on what you said, yeah, we literally launch each new month we're starting all over again, because with our company and with any company, your volume starts over each month, but you have a head start because you have auto ship. So everyone who's reordering again, all of that helps you. But we are literally every month launching again. It's who can we help? How many people can we impact? How many new people can we bring in? How many lives can we change? Who on the team can we help get promoted this month? And really just explode. Oh, this is yours.
Thank you.
And really just explode. So great question. The answer was amazing. If you're stuck or you're not where you want to be and you've been in for a month or 6 months, you can literally just like that, with a decision, say, you know what? This is my day one. I'm going to go launch this business. And I'm going to start putting in the work and taking the steps to go get results. It could just happen that fast. Make that decision.
I want to piggyback on that, and I'll be up on stage later today. This is exactly what I talk about. Oh, come on.
Oh, okay, here we go.
So, can't keep me off stage. Is there a camera that's on? What? So the point is this, you can have all the skill sets in the world, like you said, how do I get out of my own head? We spend so much time in our own heads because that's the motor skill. So we think that it requires a motor skill to do success, to get to a successful relationship, business, whatever you're doing. But what's amazing is that the skill set is there. For example, when you walk up to a door right now, you don't stop to say, okay, hold on a second. It's a wood panel, which now I understand is a door. And there's a thing here called a handle, which I have to turn, pull, and then walk through it, right? It's become, because you've done it so many times, it's become a unconscious activity, right? So my point to you is this, you're 64, you look great, by the way. But you already know what to do. You've had successes in your journey. True or true? So you know what to do. You know how to make money. You know how to talk to people. You know how to close sales. You know what to do. What we all have to really line up with is the why. Here, what are you hungry for? And when you really get to that hunger place, like, I gotta freaking do it because this is it. I don't know how many more years you got left.
Minutes.
See my point? So we're worried about what's in our head, and what's in our head doesn't take us anywhere. That's just the how-to every single day. I open the door, I turn the knob, and I walk through, and it shuts automatically. Those are the motor skills. But once you figure out your big why, I don't know if you got kids, grandkids, if you want to leave a legacy, everybody has a message, but that hunger right here is what it's about. So
I'm hungry.
No, you're starving. This kid's starving. So
Hungry.
that's why we lined up with him. We lined up with him because he's freaking starving, and that is what's made him successful, right? So just all you got to do is look at him and what he's doing and his hunger that he portrays every single day and the love that he puts into all of our team, and that's where it's at. So I'm going to challenge you to figure out why you're doing this, because the how you already got. Cool? Thank you.
Awesome.
Andre!
Oh no, please stop. No.
It's so so true. Why you do this is always going to be more important than how you do it. You can say the wrong thing funny enough, to the right person, they still get it. Like, what's the saying? You can't say the wrong thing to the right person.
Yep.
Because even if you mess it up, even if you throw up all over them, they're going to see something, some spark, your enthusiasm, your excitement. I mean, yeah, it's better to do it the right way and do it the way Aaron trains and we train and clean it up and have better results from day one. But honestly, if you're out there just doing it day in and day out, and your why is strong enough, your conviction's strong enough, and you do it from passion and to help other people, and that's your intention, your heart, then that why you're doing it is truly more powerful than how. You can do it many different ways. There's many different people in that room today doing it different ways. The difference is that they're doing it. You just got to get out and do it. Get out of your, discomfort. Get out of your own way and just do it. Mess it up if you have to. The first 100 conversations. That's okay. We've all been there. We paid our dues at some point. I started in the industry at 18 years old, and literally, I will tell you, this company had, and I was 18, I had no business experience, but they had this little flip chart, and so I carried it around. My mentor said, hey, so I'm like, how do I do this? What do I do? They said, the more people you sit down in front of, and it had literally like the graphics on this side, and it was a little tabletop, and it stood here, and I'd put this in front of you, and you would see what you're supposed to see on this side, and on this side was a script. And I literally, just my first few times, like, the more people you get this in front of, the more money you'll make. I'm like, okay, cool, I need to make money. So I sat there and I read this script word for word. I didn't even look up. Probably the first 50 times I did it, I didn't even look up. I was just like, I looked up as I flipped it, like, cool, okay. And then I read, I was so uncomfortable and I didn't know what to do, and it wasn't fancy, it was awful. It was awful. But 5 months in at 18 years old, never doing business before, never doing network marketing, I was already making 5 figures a month just from this little flip chart. Just from sitting down, people would literally walk in and be like, oh my gosh, I have something to show you. Do you have 10 minutes? Oh, awesome. And I'd start reading, like, without them even knowing what it was about. Like, they didn't really get their buy-in. I'm like, another person, I have to read this to you. And it was horrible, you guys. But I did it with enough times, I messed up enough times and just got it in front of enough people. And I didn't care about the no's, because to me, the other thing my mentor said is, it doesn't matter if you get a no, that's just leading you one step closer to a yes. I'm like, okay, cool. So if you said no, like, awesome, she's gonna say yes, or he's gonna say yes. Like, I didn't care. but that's how bad you have to want it. You have to get out of your own way, in your own comfort zone, and be willing to look silly, look stupid, say the wrong thing, mess it up. Just go do it. You do it enough times, you're gonna run into the right people.
Absolutely, 100%.
We
love it.
We ran into the right people.
Could
having
not
you
agree
guys
more.
here.
Awesome.
All right, so
Do you guys have any questions for us? Pick our brains. We got
Yeah.
Aaron Parker here. The Aaron Parker. Well, bring
So,
him
bring him
on.
on,
We
yeah.
got Andre Popa, Aaron Parker. I know a few things.
Social
We got-
media,
okay,
how do we start? I mean, I set up an Instagram account,
yep,
separate than my personal Instagram account, because people, I want to do that, but I want to drive people to that.
okay,
I've done all the hashtags, as many as I
Okay.
can think of, and gotten off of other people's, Instagram.
what
posts.
name are you using with the Instagram? Is it your
My-
name or,
My link off of my web page.
I mean, what name is the Instagram account? You created a new Instagram account?
Yes, it's Cindy
It's your
G for
name.
Health, yes,
Okay.
it's my name.
Okay,
Suggest changing that?
so we're getting into Instagram, and I'm not an Instagram pro. She probably knows more about Instagram than me. But my personal feeling on any social media, just from my experience and what I've seen other people do, is that when you create, hey, come on in. Who do we have here? And
Tommy?
Tommy.
And Tommy.
Mary. Merle. Whoa. Wait, we need
Cindy?
to. We have.
Holy
we have-
shnikes.
We have to ask, before we can let you in, who's your sponsor, Upline? This is,
Tommy up.
And then who's his
Me.
sponsor, Upline? You,
Me?
Awesome.
Katrina.
Yeah.
You're an Allison Byler's team.
Yes.
Allison
Boom.
Byler, all your teams here.
Hey, Justin.
Nice. You guys missed all the good stuff.
Al Campbell's on the team. We have,
Alright.
we have to make sure this is like top secret, so we gotta make sure. All right. Okay, so social media. So my opinion personally on social media is that whenever I have or I've seen other people, and I'd like feedback from those who have maybe more experience than me, but when I've tried to create a new profile, a new Instagram, a new Facebook, because I want to be separate, I want to, separate it from my personal, it's never worked for me, and I've seen it not work for most other people. Usually the reason why is because it's your new profile is more business, and it's more of a marketing page, it's more of a marketing profile, and most of what you're doing is you're pitching, you're selling, you're promoting, and that's like all you do. And most people become numb to that. Most people become blind to that. And we're, ads all over social media, we're being sold to, advertising is hitting us all the time, so people just kind of block it out. Versus if you take your personal page, personal Facebook page, personal Instagram account, and just intertwine what you're already doing, building your audience, connecting with new people, being a real person in life, sharing what you love, what you hate, but intertwining your business and how this product changed your life and how this product changed someone's life and how the income from my business is helping me to be able to do XYZ. Now it's a very natural way to promote and market the products and or the business. And you're not really like a marketer. You're just being real. And people are going to be much more inclined to click, to reach out, to connect, to ask questions, to buy from you because you're just a real person.
You're building a relationship.
And you're building a relationship. So that's my personal opinion on social media. And it's just about being real. It's about just being real. Like, for example, my fan page I've had for years, and if I post on my fan page, I get like 2 likes. But if I post on my personal page, I get 100 likes. And it's just because fan page is like business. And by the way, Facebook doesn't like to show your posts anyway. You have to pay and boost your posts and all that. Versus your personal page, it's just you. And people connect with you as a real person, and you're building the attraction marketing. And aside from that, the biggest suggestion on social media is just consistency. So many people start and then they'll take a break. They'll start and then they stop, and they're wondering how come they're not getting engagement, how come they're not, it's not working. I mean, I'm posting every day, once a day for forever, and you know, I don't have the best engagement, but it's okay. And people are watching you. That's the thing. People are gonna watch you. I've had so many people over the last 6 months, 3 months, the last 30 days, and they're like, Aaron, I've been watching you, I've been stalking you. You know, I've had people who I messaged a year ago who ignored me or said no, they're not interested or whatever it was, and now they're messaging me back and they're like, Aaron, I've been watching you, I'm ready. Sign me up. You know, and so there's gonna be a lot of people who are just watching you, and they're watching you be consistent in building this business and having success, helping others, and just how excited you are about this. And through that consistency, people are gonna come out and wanna work with you. Does that help?
It helps a lot, and not to
Okay.
monopolize time, but I have 2 more questions
Yes.
about social media. So the fan page, nix it, because I started that too, and then I was like, you know, in my outline is saying, keep it private, keep it
Yeah.
closed, and this and that, and I'm like, okay, cool. That's another
You
question.
can do a fan
What?
page. My recommendation is to start with your personal page, because you already have friends on your personal page. So build that friend base. If you don't have 5,000 friends yet, go build up, get more friends every day. You know, I've been on Facebook for 10 years. I literally just last week hit 5,000 friends because I wasn't in a race to get to 5,000 so fast and max out. But now I'm actually having to go through and like delete people to make room for new people. And that's how you build your engagement, which by the way, today, we're gonna be doing social media training after lunch. So we'll talk more about that as well.
Can you please not delete me and keep me as a friend on
Yes.
Facebook?
Yes.
Thank you.
I
Yeah.
love it, friends,
Yeah.
nothing on Facebook.
Depends on how many
If you-
more back
I do
on
like
lives
it
you do.
personally, because a lot
Yeah.
of people have
So-
watched, you know.
So how often do you post what? Just in general?
Yeah, just, well, I know how much you
Or-
post.
or
because,
business.
you're just about what we're doing. I mean, how much is not too much, but how much is enough to get, hey, wake up, we're doing this, this
Yeah.
is real.
I can share a little bit on engagement. You know, one of our daughters who isn't in the room right now, but she has built an organic following on Instagram of over 20,000 followers, you know, and she'll do a post and get 1,500 to 2,000 likes and 300, 400, 500 comments because she just asks the right questions and it's consistency. So the biggest thing we've seen everything Aaron's saying is true, but like if you've got your Facebook, your Instagram, whatever platforms you use currently, then you want to make that lifestyle. You want to make it about you because you're really attracting your tribe. You know, people that vibe with your energy. It shouldn't be all CBD. People that turn their whole pages into a CBD sales fest is, I think, a huge mistake personally because that's not. People don't just want to be sold. They want
Right.
to buy into your life. You know, if you think about years ago, the whole reality TV thing that hit and became huge. Social media today is kind of an extension of that. Like, you know, people are watching you and almost stalking your life if it's interesting, if you're posting cool stuff, if you're adding value. So think about your social media accounts as your platform. You know, I'm kind of old school. I started at 18 in the network marketing industry, but we used to go to networking events. I don't know, you maybe go to those before? Like where you actually had to meet people face to face and get to know each other and how you could support each other's business. Well, you know, today times have changed. Social media is your extension of networking today. But it's still not like you walk up to somebody and say, hi, I'm Tammy, would you like to buy my product?
No.
No, see, that doesn't build a relationship, right? So what you're doing on social media when you go, CBD, buy from me, here's my link, is you're basically walking up to them and going, oh, hi, would you like to buy something? Nobody wants to be sold, but everybody wants to buy. They want to buy you. They want to buy into what you've got going on, your vibe, your family. Oh, you're in, Cancun last week. You're here. You're traveling. I want to travel. I want to do this. I want to hang out with my kids. That's a, great breakfast you just made. Like people want, it's that reality TV thing, right? They don't like where they're at, so they're watching your life. And if your life is interesting, and if you've got a voice, and all of us are unique. All of us are different. We each have something special about us. If you put that out there, you may love to cook. You may make quilts. I don't know what you do. You may travel all over the world. Whatever it is that you do that's uniquely you is what you should be posting about
Work out.
online. He works out like a beast, right?
I'm his trainer,
So
just so you
he
guys know.
works out. So
I know.
I think, you got to find your rhythm, but it should be mostly you and interesting stuff about you, attracting the type of people around you that you want to network with. Then every fourth or fifth thing can be about your business, but it should be a story. Facts tell, stories sell.
Stories.
Stories are what you need to focus on, not, oh, here's my product picture and my link, go buy from
Yeah,
me.
that doesn't work.
Tell a story, share something, Remember that this is something that you want to engage people. It's called engagement online. And part of your money-making activities every day, if your social media account is big or small, is to grow them. take an hour a day to grow your Instagram or your Facebook, or hire a VA to help, outsource it. Grow these accounts, but every single day you should be adding to it. Like Aaron said, if you're not at 5,000, followers on, or friends on Facebook, get to 5,000. If you don't have an Instagram account, go start one. There's, you can hire VAs through Upwork, through, getmagic.com, Fiverr, anywhere. There's so many options today to grow these accounts for you. And there's no excuse in today's world of having a business like you all have in the room not to be making this a part of your money-making activities, to grow your accounts. And then just don't blast them with salesy stuff. Be authentic, be you. Find unique, creative ways to showcase your lifestyle. And then this is a part of your life. Like, don't stop to go do HempWorks or sell HempWorks. Make HempWorks a part of your life. Make secrets a part of your lifestyle. And then talk about it. Share a story. We all have amazing, powerful stories on our team, from both the financial side and the product side. So share that, highlight that.
Stories, I think, are the key for social media. We see people posting on social media all the time, and they post their beautiful corporate graphic, right? And nobody's buying, because it's just like, it's still just like blah. Like, why are they going to buy from you? It's just like an ad. It's an advertisement. So I think of Christopher Livingston on the team, 10K affiliate. He did his first live, and all he did was stand in front of this live and talk about how the product helped him. And from that live, his business exploded because he just shared a story. He got tons of customers, he's getting affiliates, and now he's booming from a story. So find at least one of these products. Here's a call to action for everyone. Find at least one of these products that you can create a product story for yourself. Between the sprays, between the whole HempWorks line, the pet, the coffee, the oil, the cream, the face, whatever it is, and have a story for yourself that you can share everywhere you go. You want to get on Facebook, do a video, do a post. If you're super uncomfortable with video, you can just take a picture of yourself. What's that?
Do a bubble bath.
Do a bubble bath. Get in the
That's where it's
bath
at.
and drop a bath bomb in the bath.
Yeah, and if you have to do it with another man, you do it with another man.
What you gotta do, right?
So definitely tell stories. That will help tremendously.
Can I piggyback really quick, because your question is, what do I do on social media? But meanwhile, you're watching Aaron, right? So instead of going into the, oh my God, it's overwhelming, what do I do? Do what he does. Of course you can.
I know we can.
No, you can, but simplify it.
Gotta get out of
We are all so good at complicating because we're in our heads. We think, I have to look like Aaron. I have to have his muscle mass, and I got to talk like Aaron. I got to be good in the camera like Aaron. But you don't. You got to be you, because your people are going to buy you, not him. All I'm saying is, like, you're thinking, like, what do I do on Facebook? How many times a day does he post?
a lot.
Not
Great.
a lot.
It's actually not a lot.
I post once a day.
Yeah, but on his Facebook
My
page.
personal page, yeah.
Boom, groups all day long,
Yeah.
because that's the team, that's
Yeah.
energy. But
Different.
as far as like Instagram and Facebook, find a few people, 3 to 5 people that you look up to, and just copy them. It's really that simple.
Yeah.
That's
We
good.
have
That's good
about,
advice.
just keep it simple, it's really the bottom
And
line.
be consistent.
Someone had
Yeah,
a
just copy
question.
them, literally.
Yeah.
Funny enough, on that, someone had a question on Facebook that said, what is the best way or the fastest way to launch your business? And like we talked about, we opened the meeting for those of you who weren't here, like, it doesn't matter if you're 90 days in, first month in, 6 months, or too long. Make today your day one. And the fastest way to launch your business is this. You guys ready for the secret?
Who's ready?
Yes,
Ready?
yes.
Want the secret sauce?
To launch your business.
Just do it.
Oh.
Just do it. Just get out of your own way and go do it. That's it. That's the only secret.
Steve, you ready?
Do it.
Yes.
Boom!
It's time.
It doesn't
It's
have
time.
to be. It doesn't have to be pretty. It doesn't have to be polished. It doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to have all the words down. You don't have to know the comp plan. You don't have to watch hours of video. What you have to do is get the information in front of new people every single day, because that is how you spread the word about this business. Invite people to take a look at this phenomenal system to improve their health, their finances, or both. And then give them the videos, a presentation, right? Invitation, separate from the presentation, which is the videos doing all the work for you, and then follow up. Help them get started. What excited you the most? Let's go do it. And that's it. Don't overcomplicate this business, because you will literally be getting started to get started forever if you do that. And it's as simple as saying, have you heard about CBD yet? Oh my gosh. You have to take a look at this. the most powerful system I've ever seen in my entire life. What is it? Here's a video. Pull out your cell phone. Text them the link. Opt in here. Take a look at our free marketing system. That's it. Do that as many times as you can a day. That's it. The secret sauce.
Yeah, and when I go back to when I first started, how did I launch my business? It was go tell everyone, be excited, and tell stories. So I didn't have a story. So if you're like, well, I don't have a story yet, I haven't made any money yet, I haven't made any commissions yet, what do I do? Well, guess what? My first day in the business, guess how much I had made? 0, right? But guess what I did? I told stories. I told stories of a lady named Judy who's here, who I knew, who's not even in my upline. And I said, there's this lady, Judy, and she's never made a lot of money in this industry. And her first 12 months in this business, she's now making $100,000 a month. And I was blown away. And it got my attention. Do I have your attention?
Yeah.
Right? Now they might not be, maybe they don't want to make money. Okay, so then we talk about the products. Okay, I also talked about my sponsor, Jenna. And I said, this lady, Jenna, these products changed her life. And she was in this business when there was no CBD for 2 years. And she struggled just like everyone else. She was chugging along, selling the sprays. People were quitting like crazy. But she stayed with MDC with just sprays. And now, in just the last 2 years, she's been paid over $5 million in this comp plan. So she's getting paid the same way we do, the same comp plan she has, we have, and she's been paid over $5 million in just the last 2 years. Is that something you'd like to get some information about? To see how you could earn some income with this booming CBD trend and movement that is going to become a multi-billion-dollar industry? Anyone interested? Some people won't be, but a lot of people will be. And so you just share that message of excitement, of stories that people have created. You guys could share the Popa story. You guys could share my story. I mean, my story, it's kind of cool, right? A little bit?
Sure.
I mean, a year ago, we literally couldn't pay our bills. So I was a full-time network marketer and couldn't pay our bills. We were behind on rent, everything. It was like an oh shit moment. My wife's gonna like pack and go back and live in Indiana with her family because we couldn't pay the bills. My fault. So I had a strong why. I was hungry. Back was against the wall. Like this was me. Nowhere to go. And now we're making a lot of money. And you can share that story with people to let people see what's possible. To get their attention, to get their interest, to pique the interest. Find out who's open, who wants to learn more, who wants to be a part of this. And then once they say yes, you get them to watch the videos. We have our Power Team videos. There's the presentation in the back office with Josh. You don't have to explain this. And guess what? I don't either. Every prospect, anyone in here sign up with me? Anybody? 1, 2, 3, 4. Guess what? I didn't present this business to any of them. All I did was pique their interest and send them to a video. That's it. That's all I did. You guys could do that too.
That was awesome. Quickly, what they're just saying right now is when you're in your own head and when you're not presenting to people, meaning talking to people, it's back to the head. You're in all about me mode. When you flip the script on this thing and make it about others, then all of a sudden you're not selfish. Because as long as you're inside of your head and what are they going to think of me? I'm selling them, I'm pitching them. They're going to say I'm an MLM, I'm an MLMer, network marketing. You're now making this thing about you, and it's not about you at all. It's about them. Because if you can't get to them, you don't have a business. There's no downline, there's no team. So flip the script, make it about other people. Because listen to me, as long as you make it about you, you'll never figure out where they need help in their life. But every single human being on this planet today needs help financially and physically. Every single human being. Everybody's broken than before, and everybody's hurting physically because of the opioid crisis. So do your job and get over yourself.
Yes.
Where's that mic? Someone drop.
Mic drop.
Where's the mic? With that said, we gotta wrap. We gotta go back into the room.
Remember, you guys, to have fun with this. The stuff out there is not fun. This should be fun. You know, like if someone asks you a dumb question, have fun with it. If they say, hey, is this one of those pyramid schemes? I used to tell people, why? Are you looking for one? Like, seriously, how else are you gonna answer that? Remember, it's not that big of a deal. This is a powerful system. You know what it is. It's not for everybody though. It really is not for everybody. It's only for, your job right now is to get out and get it in front of enough people to find the people that it is for. And I always tell our team, and I've been saying this since I was 18, it's like, you literally close your eyes and picture yourself as a waiter or a waitress in a busy breakfast diner. And you wanna get people in and out and served, and you've got a line of people out the door waiting. So when you are in that restaurant right now, you go grab the coffee pot and you gotta get through all those tables to see who wants coffee, right? So you're gonna ask people, would you like coffee? Would you like coffee? Would you like coffee, right? You've got a whole restaurant full and a whole line out the door around the block. If someone says they don't want coffee, are you gonna sit and argue with them?
Nope.
Are you gonna try to convince them about why? But it's the best coffee on the planet, you need coffee. No, you're gonna say okay, and you're gonna move on. And you're gonna fill the cups of those that want it, and you're gonna keep moving through the whole restaurant and down the line and flip those tables. So don't get hung up on any one person. We need people, but we don't need any one person. We can't want it for them more than they want it for themselves. You guys have to remember that what you have is powerful, and you gotta get out there and move on to that next person that wants it badly, and that's waiting and praying for you to get to them. And that's it.
Boom! Power team! Oh yeah! Don't miss the next road show. We'll be in Nashville next. We're going to all the road shows. We'll see you there. If you got some value, click like, drop a comment, and share this video with your team. Peace!
What Aaron said.
Like, love, comment, share.